How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, as the plot thickens. So what's going on in Trump Jr.'s world? Divorce. He's keeping up with the family tradition, father and son alike. So anyway, my royal family, got some things to show y'all. So his daddy done had 3 divorces and 5 bankruptcies. 4 draft deferments. I think that was bone spurs or something like that. He didn't have to worry about that. But you know, the family must do what the family do, you know. And cause you know, Trump, he got shit to worry about in his world too. He truly do. Check out his wife. We know what's going on in their world. It's all out. Some of it is all out. Not everything is always out. But my royal family, Coco Chick had sent me this. Thank you, my queen, many subs. They really really help us a lot, and we need to continue to acknowledge them. So there's another picture I wanted to show. She don't look too happy there. But anyway, my royal family, anytime somebody send me an article, I do research. I do deep research. I'm an avid researcher, and y'all know that. So I have a video I'm going to show y'all in a minute, but I must read the article. So let me read the article, and then I'm going to put something out there that's going to make a lot of sense. So, get on my second computer. And it says here, Vanessa Trump, the wife of Donald Trump Jr., has filed for divorce after nearly 13 years of marriage. Ms. Trump filed documents in Manhattan courts this week, and she is seeking an uncontested proceeding. The couple, who have 5 children together, were married in 2005 at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. A source told People prior to the filing the split was a long time coming. I heard for a while they were living separate lives, they say, even before all this Trump presidency stuff started. They weren't good and their marriage was strained. It's believed the couple has already organized their divorce details, including children, custody, and property. Don Jr. has been busy traveling, which has contributed to their problems, a source told Page 6. Vanessa is a devoted mother, but she is increasingly lonely and alone in the White House with the children. In February, Ms. Trump was sent to the hospital after she was exposed to a mystery white powder delivered to the apartment she lives in with Trump Jr. The powder was declared non-toxic an hour later. They said it was cornstarch. Now this is the part right here. If you caught what I was reading, they said they had been living apart for a long time. Okay, now they're saying that the apartment that they are sharing, that she lives in with him, she gets her husband's mail and open it, and voila, all of a sudden she's poisoned. Now I had reported that story like many people, and I just thought something was suspicious, and I was like, the first indication that I came up with, because I didn't think nothing else at the time, I said that shit ain't gonna work. That's just nothing more than a distraction for Trump shit. I had that wrong. Now this makes sense. What that was a cry for her husband to be home and come back to his marriage and with their 5 babies. That's a lot of babies during these times. And that's all that was. It makes a lot of sense. And then they said he was the only, out of the children, he was the only one that stayed in New York, you know, trying to work on his marriage. But you know, all the evil that these people are doing, this is nothing more than karma, and the Trump family will be broke down to literally pieces after this is all over with. And no, I wouldn't be happy in that and seeing all the sleazeball shits that they do. But to refresh the royal family memory, I'm going to play this video real quick, because some women do this in marriages, that some will create stunts and do certain things to try to keep their marriage intact. So let's listen to this real quick.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tanya Rivero. President Donald Trump's daughter-in-law has been taken to the hospital after opening a letter containing a white powder. The letter was reportedly addressed to Donald Trump Jr., but his wife Vanessa opened it at their New York City apartment, which you see here. Joining me now on the phone is CBS News senior investigative producer Pat Milton. Pat, thanks for joining us. What have you learned about this?
Yes, we're learning that Donald Trump Jr.'s wife, Vanessa Trump, was taken to the hospital out of an abundance of caution after she apparently opened a letter addressed to her husband, which contained a white substance. The sources are telling us that NYPD and the U.S. Secret Service are investigating, and that initial tests are indicating that it does not appear to be the harmful substance anthrax, and does not appear to be a harmful substance. But testing and the investigation is continuing.
Will there be additional things that hazmat teams will be looking for in the apartment or in the letter?
I think that they are just looking at everything. They were called to the couple's Manhattan apartment earlier this morning when the letter was opened by Vanessa and found to contain the white substance. They'll be testing it, and they're also, out of abundance of caution, testing her at the hospital.
And so
she has not been hospitalized.
Oh, she's just going through testing, but as far as we know, she's absolutely fine at this point.
I don't know if she's absolutely fine, but she's being tested at the hospital out of abundance of caution.
Okay.
But she has not been hospitalized.
Okay. All right, Pat Milton, thank you so much for that update.
Okay, my royal family. And I want to point something out to the royal family. Let me get rid of this for anything pop up. So I want to point something out to the royal family. Again, that was nothing more than a cry for help. Also, she was breaking down. Also, my royal family, since his son holds a sensitive position, their mail is filtered. See, I wasn't thinking about that at first. I was looking at Trump pull all these stunts. They filter all their mail. Another thing, most couples don't open each other's mail. I've been married today 16 years. I mean, not 16 years, 19 years. And I'm not in a habit of opening my husband's letters and vice versa for the most part. From time to time, you know, through any relationship you might, but just out of respect to your partner, you know, their mail is there and you just hand it to them. And the story didn't make sense. Now all of this makes sense to me, that was nothing more as a desperate act, hoping that, you know, that would jolt him, whatever's going on, the dynamics going on with them, because it's much deeper than that. And it's just that energy around Trump's and them. It's a lot of demonic forces around them. So anything is subject to happen to this family. But I guarantee you, before it's all said and done, this entire family will be broke down to their knees, because they have this arrogance, like they're going, like a dictatorship, like they're going to run the country. They're not running shit. Our Father put them there for a reason, and we are starting to see why they are all there. It makes no sense to me. One thing that I've always been against, my royal family, is when you vote for a president, okay, what I'm always against is they'll have personal family members working in the office, and Trump got more than any that I've ever seen. And it's like, they didn't vote. You just come bringing your sloppy ass up in there to do dirt, steal money, and doing all the things that they do, because they are very arrogant. They spend tons of money and everything. And then you always, you know, and she might be that one in the family that's just looking at the play, and she, you know, she knows the dynamics about the family, And she said, this shit is sleazy. Then on top of that, he's gone a lot traveling. He got 5 damn kids. That's a lot. That shows you how Trump don't give a fuck about nobody. That if that was one of my children with that amount of children, they wouldn't be working like that. You would be with your children literally 90% of the time, keeping the family intact. But like I said before in the intro, as the plot thickens, he's just no more than keeping up with the family traditions. So it is what it is, my royal family. So I could be wrong, my royal family, on my theory about that letter, but maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. So what I would ask the royal family to do what you always do. Render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.